Aaron Solomon, who is the managing partner at Solomon and Company. And so, Aaron, can you tell us what are the different specializations in a law firm?
Okay, so thank you, Johan. So in a law firm, there are broadly two types of work. And then within each type, there are other specializations as well. So the two broad types we call transactional and non-transactional, or in other words, contentious and non-contentious. So a transactional or a non-contentious type of specialization would be when you're not before a court. So it could be a transaction, an investment, a financing, anything where you're not before a court, where two parties want to come together to sign a contract or to get something done with the government, to apply for a government permission. So that is, we don't go before the court, there's no dispute involved. So it is called transactional work or non-contentious work. The second type of specialization is which is non-transactional or contentious. Contentious or non-transactional is where there's a dispute or a fight or a disagreement between two people. And that's where a law firm comes in to help either one of the two people to enforce their rights. So these are the two broad specializations. Under each one, there are many, many different types of sub-specializations as well. So to take the first one, which is transactional or non-contentious, there are specializations based upon a field of law. It could be contract law, banking law, capital markets law, intellectual property, and there could be specializations based upon an industry segment. Like right now, renewable energy is a very big area. Media law, sports laws coming up as a new area. So these are all in the transactional type of work. In the disputes type of work, which is non-transactional or contentious, again, there are specializations, which could be litigation, arbitration, mediation, consumer disputes. Now bankruptcy law is coming up as well. So each one has sub-specializations as well.
So, how does a student who is joining a law firm decide which specialization suits them the most?
Okay. That's a very interesting question because I think there are a few different views on this. What I did, and which I would certainly vouch for, is for anyone, for any student, is to start off doing litigation, because litigation gives you the actual feel of the courts. Anything you do, even like we spoke about transactional work, anything when you do a transaction, I mean, in the end, you got to know how things are likely to pan out if it were to go to the courts, because it is a court which is going to interpret a contract or anything else you do in law. So your first 3 years, at least, to my mind, ideally 5, to my mind, should be spent doing something to do with litigation, where you are in the court, so you know not only what the books tell you, but how the judges are likely to act upon or enforce or read or interpret what you write in a contract or a document or even an email nowadays, or a WhatsApp message, for example. So that gives you the grounding. And litigation, to a large extent, tends to be general, where you do different types of litigations. We do not have specialized courts in India as such. So, if you're doing litigation, you can do multiple different types of litigation and get a very wide variety of experience. After your first 3 or 5 years actually working before a court or doing something related to litigation, your interests and skills will automatically develop. And you will find many different avenues which are of interest to you. Some things you may like, some things you may not like. And it's not only, I would say, fields of law. It is also your own skills. Some people are good at research. Some people are good at drafting. Some people love negotiating. Some people love standing before a judge and arguing. So these are all different, I would say, life skills. And after 3 or 5 years of experience, you will find out which of the life skills you are good at. And life skills, to my mind, are more important than knowledge of law, because knowledge of law is something which you tend to pick up over time in any case. So after 3 or 5 years of doing litigation, it is then based upon what interests you and the avenues and opportunities which open up for you. I would suggest that's when you pick an area of specialization. Many people move in-house to work within a company. Many people join a bank, or many people could join a law firm, and quite a few, choose to continue doing litigation before the courts.
That's wonderful. So, Thank you, Aaron. Thank you so much for your time, and thank you so much for going in depth on the different specializations available and how students can decide on what they would like to do in a law firm. And so, bye. See you later. It's lovely
Yeah,
having
thank
you.
you, and all the best.